Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Yesterday I posted a video of my custom Siege War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Here he is, and just a little detail work really. It's not a full custom paint or modification of the figure. It's basically some panel lining, some weathering, and a small little bit of paint apps to enhance the figure that I did for Optimus Prime. And I thought I'd do a video on Megatron. I started to work on him, and so this is a work in progress video. As you can see on the left arm, I've started the panel lining and weathering. It's not done yet, but I guess I want to just do a quick video to show the process that I used to get this effect. Now, I'm not a modeling or paint expert here. I'm just wanted to share what I did to get the results that I got, and hopefully to help other folks out if they wanted to do a quick paint or weathering enhancement to their figures. And personally, the War for Cybertron line has a lot of detail that makes it very nice to say the least to do this type of job on. So here I have Megatron. As you can see, as I said, started with the left side mainly because I wanted to show the difference between the two. As you can see, also started on the left leg as well. As you can see here, the difference between the two. It's not complete yet, but I wanted to get the process going and kind of video it for the channel. Now, what I've been using to panel line is this Tamiya panel line accent color. I have it in black. I actually have it in several colors: black, gray, brown, and dark brown. Now, there is a strong smell to these, so I do recommend doing it in a well ventilated area. Personally, I'm actually wearing a mask as well. Other things that I use here, I have this Mr. Hobby weathering color. This is multi-black. This will be used with a brush. And then I also have ground brown. Now, you want to shake these very well. Make sure they're mixed. Have a little brush here. Have some cotton swabs for some cleanup afterwards. Helps also to have a paper towel. I also have rubbing alcohol for cleanup. And I also use these Tamiya paints and Mr. Hobby paints. So this is what I'll be using for the dry brushing and a little bit of detail work. And I also have, this is actually a nail file, but it helps scuff up some things like this for dry brushing to help the paint adhere to it. But that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, one more thing. I have this Tamiya Weathering Master that I use to also do some weathering effects on it. So for basic panel lining, with the panel line accent color, give it a good shake. See if I can get this on camera. The hard part about doing videos like this is doing it on camera, because it's just a little bit more difficult. So let's just start with the chest area here. So the cool part about this is you basically just touch it and it starts filling in the filling itself in. See if you can see that. Just a little dab. And if you make a mess, you can always clean it up. That's why I got the cotton swabs. I like to do this part first because it really brings out that detail. And then I'll clean it up afterwards. The cool part is it also provides a bit of shading as well. If it comes out too light for your liking, just add a bit more. There you can see the difference between the two. Have a little cotton swab to just clean up a bit. And if needed, you could use dip it in alcohol. Just got to be careful of it. Rubbing it that it doesn't wipe the whole thing out. Okay, let's get this apart. And the nice part, because it's basically weathering, even if it's a little messy, it's okay. Got a little bit dripped up over there. Just wipe it off a bit. So that's pretty much how the Tamiya panel lining works. Just finish up the rest of the chest. Rub off the excess, just don't rub the crevices. Let's get the leg a bit. And I guess the idea is to not wipe with the line, but against it, so you're not actually taking out that line. Let's put a little shading on Megatron's mouth, and eyes, so this part a bit careful here. I just want to shade it. I don't want to really put too much on it. Now this chest area I might end up painting red. It's one of my gripes that this area was not really, didn't have a lot of paint detail. But let's do some shading and panel lining. So while it is a little messy right now, I'm going to come back and clean it up. Got a little too messy. Okay, let me try to do this again. It's a little hard to try to do it on camera, so I'm gonna actually not look at the camera. Or the screen, I mean. Hopefully make it look at least decent. Now, probably want to let it dry a bit before cleaning it off a bit. That way it gets into the crevices. As you can see, it really makes the figure pop out a lot more. Right, we'll let that dry a bit, and let's try to do some dry brushing. So the parts I'm going to dry brush are the darker colors here. I think it'll look a lot better. For the dry brushing, I'm going to use this map metallic. Shake it up real well. And then I'm going to pour it on this sheet of paper Just a little bit. And the idea behind the dry brushing is just to get a bit of paint and get most of it off on a piece of paper towel so that you barely have any paint on it. See if I can get this on camera. I'm just getting the highlights. I don't know if that shows. I'm just highlighting it. Maybe it's better if I use a bigger piece of the figure. Again, if you make any mistakes or don't like it, just clean it off. Hey, let's get in some focus here. Do his fusion cannon. Now after I get this dry brushed, I'm probably going to put a wash on it. Okay, Megatron's fusion cannon is dry brushed. Now, this is just a quick video about what I do. I'm gonna go back and do it in more detail later, but I'm pretty sure nobody wants to just watch me do this. So normally after I get this dry brushed, I'm gonna use this because it's a dark color, darker than this multi-black. Shake it up a bit. And give it a wash. I find the wash kind of blends everything together. I'm just going to let it dry. So I'm going to finish up this figure off camera, and then hopefully the end product looks pretty good. Anyway, thanks for watching.